Hello and welcome back to Alright Guns. Today we're taking a look at the ATA SP. Yes, today we're taking a look at the ATA SP. Previously we've looked at the avant-garde version of this, which is a more elaborate side-plated and more engraved version. But today I thought we'd take a look at this basic SP, and this is going to appeal to the more budget-conscious out there as a sort of no-frills starter gun. When this gun was released, probably, I don't know, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, there was a lot of noise and people believed this was a exact copy of a Silver Pigeon from Beretta, and the same internals and workings, and there's been many videos done elsewhere of people breaking these open and finding out this isn't actually the case. Not to say this isn't a good gun, but it's certainly not as a copy of a Silver Pigeon. Although in looks it does resemble it in certain places, so you can see where the inspiration came from. So in terms of options, you can get this gun chambered in 20 or 12 bore, and there's barrel options of 24, 26, 28, 30 and 32 inch. You can get options in a steel or an alloy action, and then you've got some colour options as well. So this is the nickel finish. You can also get it in black, bronze or white, although I haven't seen the white available in the UK. Weight wise, so this 12 bore weighs in at 3.2, the alloy one weighs in at 2.8 kilos, and in the 20 bore the steel is 2.8 kilos, and in the alloy it's 2.5 kilos. So if you've got one of these, please let me know in the comments what you think of it. I'd love to hear about it. Before we go any further, just a quick thank you to Shooting Sports UK for providing the gun that we're testing out today. Please go give them a look and see what they can do for you. Okay, so starting at the back, this gun comes fitted with a nice rubber recoil pad. It's got enough squish to it, grippy in the shoulder. But the best thing about this is this hard plastic section at the top. Now this is quite smooth, and what this allows you to do is to mount it quickly into the shoulder without the rubber binding up on your clothes. In terms of pad to wood fit, it's not great, I'll be honest with you. It sort of fits in some places, but in others there's a bit of a lip. Not brilliant there. The wood itself is Turkish walnut, and it's not bad. You know, I think these are supposed to be a grade 1, and this is a very reasonable example of that. And to be fair, I've seen plenty of Silver Pigeons out there with wood that is plainer than this one, so not bad on the wood front. The length of pull on this gun is 14 3/4 inches. Now as for the grip, it's a reasonably tight, modern grip style. It's quite nice, comfortable. The checkering is machine done, but not in a bad way. It's nice, gives you the right amount of grip on there. There is a small palm swell on here as well, so that's going to help locate your hand. Feels good. Wood to metal fit on this gun, again, it's not brilliant. Most of it fits quite well, but these sections at the top here, if you look at it just right, you can see down to the inner workings of the gun, which is not ideal, but you get what you pay for. So the action itself is, this is the nickel finish. I quite like this one. I also like the black one. I'd steer away from the bronze and the white. Not sure about those. Now this finish, I've seen a few of these guns that have had some use, and it seems to stay on reasonably well, so you know, no problems with that. In terms of engraving, it's very limited really. All you've really got is the ATA logo on the side, SP on the bottom, and then the logo repeated on the trigger guard. While we're on the trigger guard, this is black, and the same on the top lever. I'm not sure about these being black. I don't know if they would have looked better in nickel to match, although maybe that would have been too much nickel. Don't know. The safety is located here on the tang, as you'd expect. It's very Browning in style, so forwards and backwards, and then when it's in the safe position, you can move it across to select your barrel. Just going back onto the top lever, nothing really of interest, apart from it has got a bit of knurling on the one side. So the chamber. This is chambered for 3 inch, so if you want to throw some magnums in here, that's no problem at all. It's also steel proofed, and it's bored out to 18.4. The ejectors on this gun are fairly standard, nothing really to comment on. They work just fine. The fore end is a bit of a beaver tail fore end. It's got something to grab onto, but it's not massive, and it is quite comfortable. It's released with this button here. Put that off. And we can see it's got a two-piece iron, much in the same, and the black is the same as the what's on the top lever. What I would like to see on this, however, there's some checkering on the side, but nothing on the bottom. That would have been nice, just to give you a little bit more grip. Moving on to the barrels, they are a matte black finish. They're okay. It definitely cuts down on the glare. The mid and top ribs are both ventilated, and the top rib being a parallel 10mm. No mid bead, but we do have a red fibre optic bead at the end. It comes with a set of 5 flush fit chokes, so you get quarter, half, 3/4 full, and skeet. So I think this is an excellent value for money gun. You know, for less than £700, you're going to be able to get out there shooting straight away, no problems. You know, it's a reasonable gun for the money. Adding into that, these are now widely available in the second-hand market for, you know, I've seen them for around the £400 mark. Okay, so let's talk about balance a little bit. This gun is a bit front heavy, and you know, that's inch and a quarter in front of the hinge pin. You know, but that's the sort of level you'd expect from this sort of gun. This gun also comes with a 2 years manufacturer's warranty, which it's not as long as some, but 2 years is okay. So I think this is an excellent value money for gun. If you're just starting in the hobby and you haven't got the money to spend, or perhaps you don't want to invest that much money to kick off, I think it's a good option for a start. It'll definitely break clays, so yeah, don't wait, get it. The only thing I'd say is the finishes. I would stick to the nickel and the black. That's personal preference, but also I think on the real sale market you may have a problem getting rid of the bronze. And even then, I think if you've got a little bit more money to spend, perhaps look at the Avant-Garde or the Super Sport versions, as I think you'll get a bit more out of those. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.